Hello rainbows, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a review and first impressions of the Australis Don't Sweat It foundation. I bought this from Priceline a little while ago and I bought it for $24.95. Described on the packaging here as being a water resistant foundation with vitamin E. Of course this is 100% cruelty free. I'm pretty sure this one is vegan as well. So just going to read the little blurb on the back for you guys. It says, don't sweat it. This hydrating and creamy foundation will go the distance. With added antioxidants and vitamin E, this fragrance-free, water-resistant formula is the perfect long-wearing foundation. I'm going to prime half of my face with the Australis See You Later Pores and leave the other half primer free, and we'll just kind of compare both sides. Applicator nozzle is a little pump and you can unscrew this as well. So there's no actual like stick that goes in there like there usually is with pump foundations. So where is it? I don't know. I don't think there is. So I'm going to start off with one pump. So this is the primed side of my face and we'll see how it goes. So far, just in applying it, the colour's not too bad. It seems to have a bit of a tacky kind of consistency. Not like, you know, super liquidy that it just, you know, spreads really far. This is quite a kind of thicker consistency and it just feels like you need to kind of blend it in that little bit more. I think as well, it kind of feels like it sets onto the skin quite quickly, like as you're applying it, it's like it's already setting in, so it seems like you have to kind of work quite quickly. So this side has not been primed and I can already tell a difference with applying it. Like it seems to be really quite stiff. I think the primer was quite a good buffer and like added like a smooth kind of canvas, whereas this side without primer, like I'm pretty much patting it in. Like I don't think I could actually swipe it in because it would feel like it would drag along my skin. This side as well, because it's kind of starting to dry, I can feel it, like I can actually feel it on my skin. This side that I'm applying right now, I can already feel it on my skin. It feels quite, not tight, but you can feel it. One application. It does seem to have a little bit of like a dewy kind of ness to it. I don't think the coverage is really that great. I would probably say it is more medium coverage. I'm going to apply just a little bit more just on certain areas like here. It just seems a little bit patchy to me. And then I've got the monster pimple right there. So I'm going to apply just a little bit more over those and just to see if you can build it. I'm not sure how it will go because of like the consistency and the texture of this already. Like we'll see. Just dabbing that over with my finger. And yeah, it doesn't really seem to give that much extra coverage. Might have to crank out a heavy duty concealer. So as well, I haven't been pumping out the product because the pump just didn't want to work. So I've kind of been squeezing out a little bit, and from me squeezing it out, you obviously get a fair bit of product, but I've needed it. So I've used a fair bit of this already. I guess you could build it. This seems to go okay over the top, but it didn't really give it that much more coverage. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and I'll be back to let you guys know what I'm thinking of it. Okay, so it is currently 12:30 p.m. I've had this on for probably an hour. I've just been filming some other videos. So we are we're going to see how this holds up throughout the day. I'm going to go home and do some editing and some housework and stuff like that, and I'll be back in a few hours just to check up and tell you guys how it's going. Okay, so this is out in natural light. Foundation actually doesn't look too bad. I mean, I do have a fair bit of highlighter on, so that is kind of attributing to that glowy look. But like down here, you know, it doesn't actually seem too bad out in natural light, which is good. All right, this is in low light. I'm away from all of my camera lights and stuff like that. Surprisingly, it doesn't actually look too bad. I do look a lot more shiny, but my pores don't look too bad, surprisingly. Hey rainbows, so now it is currently 2:10. I've just been doing some editing, so I haven't really been doing anything that strenuous, but this is how it's looking so far. and I actually think it is looking really, really good. I'm surprised. I mean, it's not super hot today. Let's see how hot it is actually.
It's about 33 degrees outside.
So yeah, it's 33 degrees. I'm sitting in my house, no aircon. It's not really that hot, so yeah. Hey Rainbows, so I've been working my ass off cleaning the house. As I said, no aircon. I am sweating. Like, look at that sweat drip right there. Ew, 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 ew. It's currently 3 o'clock. Definitely this is not antiperspirant. It doesn't prevent you from sweating, even though it's called don't sweat it. So yes, I do have some sweat happening, but my foundation, ew, look at that. My foundation seems to still be pretty intact. Like, my pores are getting a little bit more enlarged. I'll zoom you in. Hello. In terms of like creasing around my nose, it does feel quite oily, but I don't really think it's looking like super cakey or anything like that. I do feel that some of the coverage and stuff has started to wear off, especially like around my nose area, but it doesn't feel super cakey or anything like that. Yeah, even on my chin, like some of that coverage is going away. So yeah. Okay Rainbow, so it is currently 4 p.m. I actually have to wash my makeup off because I'm going out tonight, and I don't want to wear like this kind of eye. Makes sense to me, but I'm going to wash it off and redo my makeup. So this is pretty much how it's looking. It's been on for 5 hours or so. I am starting to notice, like, around my nose, it seems to be getting a little bit kind of cakey in that area, and it kind of is sinking into my pores a little bit. It is quite shiny as well, like in areas where I haven't highlighted, like on my forehead, and a little bit like on my nose. Obviously my highlighter areas are looking crazy light. But yeah, in terms of like lasting, I think it's done really, really well, considering like I did have sweat pouring off me before, and it's still looking quite good. So this could even be salvaged, you know, with a little bit of powder over the top or a setting spray or something like that. I haven't done any powder on this, by the way. I haven't done a setting spray, nothing like that. This side was the primed side and this side was the unprimed side. So I think they both actually still look quite good. So yeah, I am very impressed with this foundation, especially for the price. Definitely I do feel that applying it with a primer makes it go on a little bit smoother. It's not as kind of tacky. You definitely can feel it on the skin, but nothing like matte drastic. Like, it doesn't feel disgusting on the skin, but you can feel it. Yeah, so overall I am pretty impressed. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.
Every day is just another day you should be spending with me, and baby, you should